Hello traders, here we are once again in our SPXL day trade. This is trade number 28. If you're not familiar, SPXL provides 3 times the leverage of the SPY ETF, or really the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 moves, the SPY ETF tracks it on a 1-to-1 ratio, the SPXL tracks it on a 3-to-1 ratio. So if the S&P 500 goes up 1%, SPXL goes up 3%. Likewise, if the S&P goes down 1%, SPXL will go down 3%. So, of course, you have to keep that in mind. But if you have a profitable trading plan for any S&P 500 instrument, then you will only increase your profits by 3 times with SPXL. So I think that's pretty interesting. That's what we're trying to do here. And I also have, so you can see our position for today. I have some lines drawn out on the chart because it's been a very interesting week. Let's go to the daily chart really quickly. And I have an alarm set for 3:55 p.m. Eastern time that'll tell me when I need to become active in this current trade. But check out the moves from the last 3 days. So we had these 3 huge candles, and what these lines on the chart represent is my entry and exit on each of those days. So this first green line was the entry on July 27th, and there was our exit near the top of that candle. And then our entry on July 28th is right here, kind of a little bit less than halfway up that candle, maybe about halfway if you consider that entire tail. And then our exit was here, so we caught a big chunk of that move to the upside. And then today, here's where we are, 81.79, and we're looking to close near the high of today's daily candle. And at the end of the video, I will update all of my statistics so you can see where we are. This is today's trade. Of course, I always place the worst case scenario there for now, and then we update that later. So anyway, we also are just trading one single share at the moment with this trading plan because we're testing. We want to take 100 trades before we decide how profitable this system is. So we have a few more minutes left. I have to let the price come down if it does so because my trading plan tells me not to do anything until 3:55 p.m. So I have an alarm that will tell me when to become active in the trade. So yes, occasionally you're going to give up some profits at the end of the day. On other days, you're going to be chasing the profits up as things rally toward the close, and you just have to take the good with the bad. That's part of statistical trading and sticking to the plan. And there's absolutely nothing more important than trading discipline when it comes to any type of trading or investing. So that's what we're doing here. We're exercising trading discipline. We're waiting for the alarm to go off. Then we switch to the 1-minute time frame and raise our stop to the appropriate level. So all of this is written in a trading plan. This is not something that I just make up on the fly. I've done the research, I've done back testing with this plan, and I've written everything down. So I just follow what the plan says. I don't think during the trade. I don't really do any of that. All of the thinking is done before the trade day. So now we have about 15 seconds left before that 3:55 alarm goes off, which you'll hear, and then we'll move our stop loss up to the appropriate level. Of course, we'll switch to the 1-minute chart as well. So we have about 5 seconds. You should hear my alarm go off in just a moment. Let me just make sure I'm not on mute. Okay, we're all good. Now we're going to switch to the 1-minute time frame and move our stop loss up to an appropriate level. It looks like this thing is going to bleed off throughout the day, or throughout the end of the market close. So let's go to 84.29. This is the only part where you have to think, but basically what we're doing is we have guaranteed that this trade is going to be profitable, and we may be able to grab a little bit more profit if this has a little bounce back toward the close. If it doesn't, we might get stopped out here at 84.29, but still a very profitable trade. Our position is at 81.79, so very nice profit there. Just watching and waiting. If this candle closes, and let's see, this is all live, by the way, so pardon me if I kind of stumble on my thoughts. All right, so we're just going to since this thing, is kind of just flushing down, we're just going to leave the stop exactly where it is and prepare to be stopped out, which is absolutely fine. Once we're done with that, we are done with the trade. I'm going to mark out a line where the stop loss is, just so that we have another line, just like I showed you at the beginning of the video on the daily chart, that can show just how much of this move we were able to capture. So we're only about 70 cents from the high of day, which is pretty nice considering how much of this move we were able to get today. If we see a little bounce here toward the end, toward the market close, we might have an opportunity. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Looks like we're probably going to get stopped out at this 84.29 level, which is absolutely fine. There it is. So the trade is all done for the day. We don't really care what happens after this. And I'm going to show you those lines now on the daily chart. So again, really nice day today. Once again, third day in a row where we captured a huge upside move, a large portion of the upside. So I think we were filled at 84.29. Let me just check my filled orders there. SPXL. So those are the GovX trades from earlier today. SPXL 84.69 it looks like. That was the stop price. 881 we were filled at. Oh no, that's the wrong trade. 80.79. There we go. Sorry about that. 80.79. So now we can enter that into, never mind all that other stuff, we can enter that into the chart or spreadsheet here. Was it 83.79? My memory is failing me today. No, 84.29. Let me just check those orders one more time. Sorry about that. This is the problem with doing things live. 84.29. That's a 84.29. Sorry. Lots of nines in there. 84.29. There we go. So $2.50 per share today. Not bad. We're just going to update all of the data here. All of this stuff just helps me keep track of everything. And now we have taken 28 trades out of 45. And our P&L is 1645. Which is nice because we're just test trading, so we're actually making money while we're test trading and getting data. Our win rate is 64.3 basically, which is very near our back-tested win rate, which was 65.8. So we are on track. Wins and losses, 18 wins, 10 losses. Total trades 28. Average cost per trade, 73.91. Our ROI is extremely high, 22. Well, you know, I think this is very high for 28 trades on a very safe trading plan. Over 22% now. We do need to update the average win with that new win, H77. So there we go. Our average win is $1.81. And here is our P&L curve. So we had a nice little run up there at the end. The scale on this is kind of weird. You see a lot of flat spots. That's because I'm just kind of carrying over the previous P&L when we don't have trade days. So that's what all the flat spots are, if that's confusing to you. But it's just an easy way to track our overall P&L. There's where we started at 0 and now we are at 1645. So everything is updated properly. And that is trade number 28 out of 100 trades that we want to take before we decide just how profitable this plan is. That's the SPXL day trading plan. No pressure whatsoever, but if you're interested in the trading plan, I do have it available as a PDF download on patreon.com/tradingarmor. If you have any questions about this, just let me know in the comment section below. As always, the main message that I want to send out with all of my videos is you need to go into every single trade with a plan, stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.